Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we have the awesome F200 Pro version. This is called the awesome F200 FPV racing drone. So this is a plug and play. What it means is basically it doesn't come with a receiver, and all you have to do is just add the receiver and you can go take it out for a flight. So what we're going to do is we're going to review it. I'm going to show you how to add these receivers and show you how the process is and tell you if it's good or not. It was very good actually, and I'll show you guys everything right now. So let's just go over some dimensions, some of the specifications here. So it's rocking a Runcam Swift 2 with a 2.3 millimeter lens here, so that gives us a bigger field of view. We have about 150 degrees field of view, which is very good. This is basically a premium drone product on this guy, so that's one nice thing. For motors, as you can see, they gave us T-motor the F40s. These are the version 2, and these are 2600 kV. So I was a bit scared to, actually use T-motor again, since my previous bad experiences with them. And I don't know what is it, but I think the previous ones that I've gotten were all bad batches, because look at this. That was a pretty insane, pretty hard hit that I hit right here, and it's totally fine. There's no problem at all. So I've crashed this a lot actually. I've crashed this about 7 good hard crashes. And it's holding up together very good. So a couple things to note when you get this that I think you have to do. Make sure all the screws are tightened down, such as the camera, because I lost one screw here because of a couple crashes, and then this one came loose, and then I kind of tightened it down. So that's one thing. Also, make sure you tighten your standoffs also, because I don't think they're too tight. That's on top, so you're gonna have to do that as well. I've already lost 2 here. And I lost the camera screw right there, so they don't provide anything extra, so that you just have to make sure you have your own right there. But these are such little minor things. It's really nothing compared to how it performed outside. This is rocking a 20 amp 4-in-1 ESC. I don't know what brand, it doesn't say a brand, but it's D-Shot 600, so you can just run D-Shot 600 out of the box. And the flight controller, I believe it's like an awesome branded flight controller with a VTX built into it. So I was kind of scared about this when I first started flying it, just expecting noise, to be honest. And this is actually a very clean setup. I didn't even notice any noise or see any noise, so that's very good. Very, very good in my book. So what does it come with? Well, they give you one set of propellers that are completely destroyed now, and the antenna. The antenna also just got destroyed, really. But I don't blame the antenna. I usually break antennas all the time, so that's totally fine. The antenna was pretty good, but I'm pretty sure you have your own if you're already into quads. So just stick one of yours on here. And this is a RP. This is an SMA antenna, not an RP. SMA antennas. So make sure you have some of the SMA antennas there. What else do we have? They give you 2 battery straps, and they give you 2 wires, like this. So one of the wires will have basically 2 gaps like this, and then the other one will have the 3 next to each other. Well, the 3 next to each other is for PPM, and the one with the gap is for S-Bus or I-Bus. So if you're rocking S-Bus or I-Bus, this is how you're going to do it. I'm going to show you how to set this up right now on S-Bus and I-Bus. So here we go. As you can see, it's 5-volt ground, and this would be S-Bus. So I'm using S-Bus this time instead of I-Bus. So what you want to do is actually you get this, you solder your receiver, do whatever you have to do, and then you just install it here on the side. I've never even had to open this once, guys. And I just stashed it through here, and then grabbed my antennas with tweezers, and basically I was done. So let's go into beta flight now. So we have our antenna here, we have our receiver plugged in, and by the way, it doesn't come with any documentation. I kind of had to go with trial and error, just enabling and disabling the UARTs, the serial RX in beta flight, to get it right. So let's go ahead and jump into beta flight now. So what you want to do is we just connect the USB, obviously, and open up beta flight. And there we go. And alright, so all I had to do is just connect here, go to receiver, we go to configuration, and why is it gyro? So this is supposed to be like this. Maybe when I was editing it changed. Anyways, forget what I just did here. Now as you can see here, we have this is how I got it. It was PPM RX input. So if you're running S-Bus, don't be afraid. All you gotta do is just go to serial based receiver, and then S-Bus and I-Bus and all this other crazy stuff will pop up. So we're using S-Bus, so we just connect that there, save and reboot, And I believe if I remember correctly, the receiver does not get powered on from the USB, so you'd have to connect your battery to make sure it's bound. And what I found the S-Bus port on is to be UART3, so UART3 is where you would enable the S-Bus to work with your quadcopter. And configuration, it comes, I believe it came default as, what is it? D-Shot 600 out of the box. So something's up here. I think it's there we go. D-Shot, I put D-Shot 300. I think it came multi-shot, but I set it on D-Shot 300. I don't remember. But anyways, you can set it up on D-Shot 600, save and reboot, and that's really it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you guys with the HD footage, but before I do, I'm just going to talk a little bit more about this guy. So, guys, to be honest, when I got him, I was very skeptic, like just thinking that there's no way this is going to perform anything like anything that we've been building or any custom built drones. And actually, it performed absolutely amazing. It's probably it's up there with one of my fastest quads ever. That's probably my second fastest quad in the house. This one. It's insane. It's really insane. So far it's holding up good. I've put around, I don't know, maybe like 20 lipos through it so far. And I'm going to take it out again. I'm just going to keep flying this guy. I really did enjoy him. I actually enjoyed him, to be honest, more than the diatone. And this review is coming up next. This guy has noise. A little bit of noise, but I mean, yeah. He's good, but actually this guy's a lot faster. Believe it or not, it's totally faster. So this is a 5-inch quadcopter, if you guys didn't know, and it's really good, guys. Just the overall performance, the overall tune, it's really just plug and play. That's it. I just plugged in my receiver, as you just saw. That's how I did. Plugged in the battery and then just took it out for a flight. Obviously I had this guy on top here, so yeah, my GoPro. But other than that, it was just absolutely phenomenal. Another thing I recommend doing is actually tape these down, because I've broken motors like this, where it'll catch and basically rip it inside the motor. And I believe these stopped making the F40s here. These ones, if I remember correctly, or was it the F80s? I think it's the F80s that they stopped making. So overall, I enjoyed it. I truly did love it. It was very good. It was very fast. It was unbelievably good. It didn't puff my batteries as much as diatone, and I still got to enjoy it, and that power was just insane. That speed was just insane. I really couldn't believe it. I just kept trying to go fast and do everything super fast. So it was very good. And that's really it. That's all I could really say. So it's like a $215 quad that's pre-built and ready to go, and it's actually very clean. Like, the inside's very clean, the soldering, everything is done very nice and neat. So it's pretty good. And the packaging is very good as well. See, let me just show you real quick. It comes in a box like this. Hold on. So it just comes in a box like this, F200. It took me a while to open it here. Alright, we finally got them open. So it just comes like this. It's pretty nice. Very well padded. Pretty empty, nothing. Maybe here, this was where my antenna was that I broke. And yeah, and then here was the wires and the motor pieces, you know, like the nuts and stuff, and just a quad right in the middle, flat in the middle. So it's very well packaged. There was no damage on the quad, and I'm very happy. Diatone should learn from them, to be honest, because my motor, top of my motor was a bit bent. A tiny bit bent the top, but it didn't affect any of my flying. So yeah, I've already contacted them. They're gonna send me a new motor anyways. So yeah, wrong quad. So overall, this was actually a very good one. Like, if out of 10 how much I would rate it, I'd probably give it like an 8. It was really that good. Like, I really liked it. It was really fast. And if anyone's used it, please let us know down in the comments. And again, this is the Pro version. This is not the other version. There's 2 versions of this. And this is the Pro. And yeah. And so I'm going to leave you guys with the footage. And the FPV footage in the corner. And the HD footage in the, you know, the big screen. And that's going to conclude for this video, guys. I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys have any questions or any suggestions, feel free to let me know. And I will see you next time. See you guys. Take care.